One regret I have as president is that I let Democrats that should be running their cities do their job on crime. Instead of saying, I'm going to do your job for you, because we could have stopped crime very easily by being very tough and very smart. I wouldn't do that a second time, I will tell you, because we're not going to let that happen to our cities.
The New York Times just released a very troubling poll that shows Joe Biden's cratering support amongst Democrats who don't want him to run in 2024. He is now at just a 33% approval rating, and 64% of Democrats do not think he should run in 2024, with his age and his handling of the economy the biggest red flags for voters. This, of course, is disastrous for many reasons, most notably that it is so incredibly rare that an incumbent is so unpopular that we might have to find a replacement, and especially with so little time left to build support for them. Typically in these cases, someone like the vice president would be at the top of the list, but Vice President Kamala Harris is more unpopular than ever, with seemingly every interview she gives being totally incoherent.
Democratic presidents, congressional leaders to not codify Roe v. Wade over the past 5 decades?
I think that, to be very honest with you, I do believe that we should have rightly believed, but we certainly believe that certain issues are just settled. Certain issues are just settled.
Clearly we're not.
No, that's right. And that's why I do believe that we are living, sadly, in real unsettled times.
This is paving the way for Trump to run again in 2024, and he is clearly laying out his message and talking points, and you guessed it, it's bad. Worse, maybe, than the first time around. He's basically saying in this video that he wants to occupy Democrat-led cities, which, let's be real, is most of them, with some type of militarized force. Of course, the GOP, as the party of small government, doesn't concern Trump in the slightest. He's not even pretending anymore. The Trump party line is now not just tough on crime, but tough on democracy. And this tough rhetoric is doing nothing to solve any real or perceived issues of public safety in our cities. For Trump and the Republicans, and a lot of Democrats as well, who have totally defaulted on their vows to hold police departments accountable, tough on crime really means injecting an already militarized police force with more and more money until we live in just a full-blown police state. What they don't realize is that if you actually truly want to be tough on crime, you need to invest in communities, in healthcare and education, in harm reduction programs, and care-first approaches to lawlessness. Reducing inequality is definitely the most significant thing we can do to improve safety in our country. And Democrats cannot cave into this Republican language that the only way to improve our societies is by brute force of a militarized police. Do not fall for it, whether it's from Trump or in your local communities, because this language has effects on all of us and trickles down from his stump speeches to our own city council members, our own local governments, and the ways that we look at and treat our own neighbors. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.